This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman with Nermeen Sheikh.
The president of Columbia University was grilled at a congressional hearing Wednesday about allegations of anti-Semitism on campus. In nearly 4 hours of grueling testimony before the Republican-led Committee on Education and the Workforce, Minouche Shafik said she'd taken serious action against the accusations, including dismissing or removing 5 faculty members from the classroom in recent months for comments related to Israel's assault on Gaza, as well as suspending 15 students and 2 student groups, Students for Justice in Palestine and Jewish Voice for Peace. Shafik's visit to Capitol Hill came after a December hearing that led to the resignations of the presidents of Harvard University and the University of Pennsylvania.
In the run-up to the congressional hearing, a group of Jewish faculty at Columbia and Barnard penned an open letter addressed to President Shafik, expressing their concerns about, quote, the false narratives that frame these proceedings to entrap witnesses, and labeling the hearings a, quote, new McCarthyism. During yesterday's testimony, Lisa McClain, the Republican congressmember from Michigan, questioned Shafik over a number of pro-Palestinian slogans, including from the river to the sea.
My question to you, are mobs shouting from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, or long live the Intifada, are those anti-Semitic comments?
When I hear those terms, I find them very upsetting. And I have heard...
That's a great answer to a question I didn't ask, so let me repeat the question. When mobs or people are shouting from the river to the sea, Palestine must be free, or long live the Intifada, are those anti-Semitic statements? Yes or no? It's not how you feel, it's...
I hear them as such. Some people don't. We have sent a clear message.
So is that yes?
We have sent a clear message to our community.
I'm not asking about the message. Yeah. Is that fall under definition of anti-Semitic behavior? Yes or no? Why is it so tough?
Because it's a difficult issue, because
I realize it's a difficult
hear it
issue,
as anti-Semitic.
but here's
other
the
people
problem:
do not.
Is when people can't answer a simple question and they have a definition, but then they can't. Well, I'm not really sure if that qualifies. So I'm asking a simple question. Maybe I should ask your task force. Does that qualify as anti-Semitic behavior? Those statements, yes or no? Yes. Okay.
Later in the hearing, Republican Georgia Congressmember Rick Allen brought up the Bible in his questioning of Shafik. He cited the Old and New Testament and asked Shafik wanted Columbia University to be cursed by God.
Are you familiar with Genesis 12:3?
Probably not as well as you are, Congressman.
Well, it's pretty clear. It was the covenant that God made with Abraham. And that covenant was real clear. If you bless Israel, I will bless you. If you curse Israel, I will curse you. And then in the New Testament, it was confirmed that all nations would be blessed through you. So you do not know about that.
I have heard that. Now that you've explained it, yes, I have heard that before.
It's now familiar. Do you consider that a serious issue? I mean, do you want Columbia University to be cursed by God of the Bible?
Definitely not.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Much of the questioning on Wednesday focused on Columbia's handling of faculty. New York Republican Congressmember Elise Stefanik led the charge. She grilled the president about her testimony on both the protests at Columbia and about Professor Joseph Massad, a professor of modern Arab politics who chairs an academic review committee.
And Dr. Shafik, you realize that at some of these events, the slurs and the chants have been F the Jews, death to Jews, yep. F Israel, no safe place, death to the Zionist state, Jews out. You don't think those are anti-Jewish?
Completely anti-Jewish, completely unacceptable.
So you changed your testimony on that issue as well? So there have been anti-Jewish protests?
I didn't get to finish my sentence. So what I was going to say was there were protests that were called
That's not what you were asked. You were asked, were there any anti-Jewish protests? And you said no.
So the protest was not labeled as an anti-Jewish protest.
I'm not asking what it was labeled.
Anti-Israeli government policy.
The question wasn't what it was labeled.
But anti-Semitic incidents happened. or anti-Semitic things were said. So I just
It
wanted
is
to
an
finish.
anti-Jewish protest. You agree with that? You change your testimony?
Congresswoman, anti-Jewish things were said at protests, yes.
Thank you for changing your testimony. Another instance when you changed your testimony is you stated that Professor Mossad was no longer chair. Then you stated he's under investigation. He is still chair on the website. So has he been terminated as chair?
Congresswoman, I want to confirm the facts before getting back to you.
I know you
can
confirmed that he was
confirm
under
that he's-
investigation.
Yes, I can confirm that.
Did
But
you confirm he was still the chair?
I need to confirm that with you.
Well, let me ask you this. Will you make the commitment to remove him as chair?
I think that would be, I think I would, yes.